Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. I am Josh, and with me, as usual, we have a Joe.
Hey, man.
And we have a Jimmy.
Sup?
What's up with you, Jimmy?
That was really nice. I liked it.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Solid,
Trying it out.
Solid
it's new
intro.
this week.
Should be your new thing. Sup, boy. Sup, boys.
That makes it not sound
What's good,
very
internet?
cool.
Did I ruin it for you?
Nah.
We're out to a good start today. All right, I'm feeling this week. Mostly I'm feeling this week because it is my week and I get to pick the show. But before I spill the beans on what show I pick, Joe, how does this podcast work? Because I feel like I forget to ask you that sometimes.
Here at First and Last, we watch the first and last episode of a TV show. We talk about it in between, make predictions, laugh, cry.
I've never cried once.
Poop our pants.
There was one time where we all pooped our pants.
We do those horror genres. A lot of poop.
Pooped. Oh, what's happening?
You know it's a good. You know it's a good horror show
Shows on
when it
sound effects this
scares
week.
the poop out of you.
Oh, man. I like, Joe, will you do more sound effects this episode?
That wasn't a sound effect.
But it was, though.
That really happened.
I want you to listen back and realize how good of a sound effect that was.
We'll see.
I want you to listen back and realize that Joe was just trying to tell the entire internet that he literally pooped his pants and it wasn't a sound effect, and you killed that.
You just
Okay,
went
well,
right over it.
I mean, I'm saying he did a good job. That's why I want him to do more of it.
All right, okay, fair enough.
You guys get it? You understand? We're watching a TV show, okay?
You get
Look,
in here,
Pipe
guys.
down. Now listen.
Oh my God, calm down. If you haven't rated us 5 stars, do that and come back and pipe down while we watch TV.
Now sit down, eat your snacks, and listen.
Here's the thing, listeners. We watch TV.
Gonna try to level with you. It's a TV podcast.
It's about TV.
I know what you need in your life is another TV podcast. And here it is.
And more TV, more screen time, kids.
Hey, you point me to another TV cast that watches TV as dumb as we watch TV, or in the same dumb manner, then that's another
Oh,
one
man,
like us.
You
But
think there's one that does the same exact thing? It's just in like Russian.
There's a Russian pod.
Let me Google it.
They have podcasts in Russia?
Oh my God.
just one Putin's.
He's really into Mad
In
Men.
Russia.
And he just
It's called
Podcast
Weekly Mad Men
you.
podcast.
It's called Comrades. Well, okay, so Jimmy kind of found out pre-podcast what show I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I wrote down a little post-it note of like how many seasons,
6
how many
seasons.
episodes, and what years.
Oh.
And
That's it?
And Jimmy
And what stations it was on.
and what stations. And Jimmy went, oh,
That was
and
the-
then he said the name.
Well, let me see it.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
I was a little sad about it because there was a reason why I picked the show. And Joe, I'm going to tell you the reasons why I picked it, and then I'll give you the deets.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of do. So First and Last is a dumb place where we watch TV shows.
Cool.
Because we've never seen them. And I figured most of the time I'm like, man, I feel like this show's going to be dope. I feel like this show will be interesting. And I think this show will not be up my alley.
Okay.
I feel like this show has never grabbed my interest hearing about it or knowing about it ever.
Yeah.
And
when a conversation starts about it, you're just like, I'm out. What's going on?
I just don't care.
What else is going on at this party? I'm going to have some chips.
Nah, this show is definitely a chair to me. Like, it's in the room, but I don't really need to interact with it unless I want to sit. But I've never wanted to sit while hearing about this show.
All right.
Get that analogy?
Tune in, listeners.
Perfect. But here's the deal. I'm up to be enlightened today. I'm up and
All right.
to fall in love with a show that I maybe thought I might not like.
Opening
And I
your
also
mind
think
grapes.
that Joe, maybe you might like this show. And I think now knowing that Jimmy already knows what show it is, he's actually mildly interested in it, at least at some point.
I've definitely technically seen some of it.
Well, there you go.
It was on a coach, like on a bus, and they just put in like the DVD of like the season, and it just like scrolled through. I was not paying very close attention.
Well, Joe, I'm going to tell you 2 things, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to know what show this is.
All right.
It stars somebody from the hit TV show Heroes.
Is it Heroes?
And nope.
Wait, did you tell him all this stuff on your...
No, I'm only going to tell him these 2
All right,
things
okay,
quick,
okay,
and I
okay.
think he's going to get them. It stars someone from Heroes.
'Kay.
It is not Heroes, which would be funny. And then also it is a show, to my knowledge, about the music industry in some capacity.
Heroes and the music industry?
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Like Empire is over? Is it? I don't think it is.
It's not.
That's what I would have guessed.
There's
not
no
either.
black people in Heroes.
Wow, is it? There's not, is there?
Like they got Asians, right? And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! Like Peter Petrelli's girlfriend in season 1, she was black, right?
I don't remember.
I did not know this person you're talking about was in Heroes.
Oh, really? Save the cheerleader, save the world, Joe.
Yeah, I guess.
Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah.
She was in Remember the Titans. And that's all I
Yeah,
know.
she was.
And
Yeah,
that's
she was.
And that's the movie we're watching tonight.
I thought we were watching Bring It On, All or Nothing.
Later.
That's after this.
After
That's
this.
for our late night pod.
That's
So
for-
I guess what years? Is pre-Heroes?
No, I don't think so. I think it's after Heroes.
It's on the post-it on Josh's lap.
Even though it's wrong. It started in 2012 and it went to 2018.
Oh.
Apparently, it ended.
Oh.
It ended in July. I thought it had been over for like a year or two.
Yeah.
Hayden's been working?
She's
Putting
been
in
working her
work.
butt
I
off,
can't
dude.
believe that
Yes.
you aren't aware of this.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the show 100%.
Okay, well, what was I still don't have it. So what was the channel?
Here's a big hint. Not the first channel it was on. It moved for its second seasons to CMT, Country Music Television.
Then I really don't know.
This is why.
Yes,
This is
you
why it's not on
completely
Josh's
lost me.
radar.
Where
Joe's radar.
Where would you think? What?
I'm just gonna
where-
make up the name of a music TV show. Let's call it Music of the Heart.
Close.
Close. It's Achy Breaky Heart. the
Is it
TV
really?
No.
No.
Oh man, I thought it was close.
Nashville.
Okay, that's a show.
Oh wow, really?
Period.
Do you not know? Eddie?
Question mark?
That's crazy.
No.
So what do I? Okay, well, I didn't. Wow. I mean, I've never seen anything about it, but I knew it existed.
Okay.
It's a show about, I believe, some sort of country music.
And Hayden's in it.
And
Hayden's the star, I think.
Hayden's one of the main
Like the
characters
country
for
music
sure.
star.
Oh
Yeah, I think there's many, but
yeah, it went 6 seasons, 2012 to apparently 2018. I
Okay.
literally thought it was over like a year or two ago. It started off on ABC, went for 4 seasons, and then went to the Country Music Television channel,
Okay.
CMT, for the last 2 seasons. Went 124 episodes, and it is classified as a musical / serial drama.
Oh, all right.
I'm pretty sure songs from this show like are on like country music stations. Like
made up songs from the show.
Like, yeah, they had songwriters like write all new original stuff for it, because I know that Hayden Panettiere's songs are written by Caitlin Smith, who was
In the Good Night Sleeps.
no, that's Caroline.
That's Caroline Smith. Damn it.
Caitlin Smith from Minnesota. She used to play at she used to play a lot in Minnesota, and then she moved to become a songwriter in Nashville, and then she has like blown up from this show, and she like wrote a song with Meghan Trainor that I don't know the name of.
So in a way, we're celebrating a hometown hero today.
That's right.
Cool.
Not that you're from here, Joe, but
All right.
Ugh, Joe.
so
Go Prince.
what I think is
Don't patronize Prince. The ghost
so
of Prince will haunt you
the show's
forever.
called Nashville. There's definitely country music involved. Hayden's in it. I'm pretty sure she's not invulnerable like she was in Heroes,
Cool.
because that would be quite the twist, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Crossover. Maybe she's still just the cheerleader.
And then I don't know whether or not she is like an established star, or potentially she's maybe an up and comer.
Yeah, that seems more likely, right?
Because like I don't know how old Hayden's, like younger than us, but
Is she?
I think she's younger than
I'd
us.
say she's supposed to be like early 20s.
But I don't think I don't think she's 10 years younger than us. But,
Okay, yeah.
but she's younger than us. But she also just looks young because
Yeah,
she's like a little
she's
girl.
Maybe
Yeah.
she's supposed to be like 18. I think there's like a mom, like agent, like drama involved. Did you guys watch Jessica Jones?
I mean, yeah.
What's
I've
the
seen it.
like the best friend who's like mom is like a shitty like alcoholic and like was
she's a oh, that mom.
you know
Oh
what
yeah.
I'm talking about? Have you seen this?
No.
Oh, dude.
Jessica Jones' best friend
Ritter?
is she was like a teen pop star.
Yeah,
sort
or
of.
something. She might have been
Okay.
on a TV show or something. Anyway,
Kind of like that lady from Robin from How I Met Your Mother. For
Uh-huh.
all those sitcom watchers out there that listen to our podcast.
is there a
she was a
teen star on there?
Canadian teen pop star
Oh.
in that show.
Did she have a crazy drunk like agent mom?
They didn't get that dark in How I Met Your Mother.
Wouldn't know.
So yeah.
Wouldn't know.
Well, Joe or Jimmy, what happens in this
No,
first
thanks.
episode?
I think it's essentially Coyote Ugly, except in Nashville and not at a bar. But she like works as a waitress and is trying to make it as a hit singer.
So does she dance on a table in the recording studio?
Yeah, where
No,
does
yeah,
she-
she dances on a table at like the Denny's that she works at.
Oh man.
God, I hope Denny's is like a very prominent sponsor in
It's
the show.
Coyote Ugly, except at Denny's. That's what this show is.
Saddest thing I've ever heard.
Huh. I think it's more like No Country for Old Men.
She goes around killing people with that like blowgun thing.
Yeah, she's,
But at IHOP.
You mean Joe?
think-
You mean
It's
IHOB?
like a Waffle House.
Oh,
it's more
fuck
like a
those
Waffle
people.
House.
It's not the real thing. Anyways.
All right.
I'm wondering. I kind of feel like this pilot for sure. I kind of feel like it's like she's gonna be like the young apprentice in a way, and she's gonna go in and they're gonna be like, she's gonna be like, I wrote all these songs. I have all these songs,
Uh-huh.
and like people like. I mean, it started in 2012. I don't think they're gonna go the route of like, you know, I did covers on YouTube or that kind of thing. I don't think she was like. I don't
Interesting.
think they're gonna go social. Like she was a social media thing, and then now they're gonna make her a star. I think they're just kind of they're like, you're the new girl. We're gonna make you into Taylor Swift kind of thing.
Okay.
You know. But I think she's gonna be. I think the part that's gonna be
The tension
is she's gonna want to write like I have my songs,
Okay.
and then they're gonna have the Nashville bands. They're like, we have 12 songs for you.
Uh-huh.
You sing these songs. This is how we do it.
Interesting. Okay.
So I think that's the tension.
I
At least at some point, I want it to be in the first one. She has to try to come to grips that like to become a star, she needs to just kind of fall in line with how
You just
the
have to
system
sell
works.
out to the
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
the Nashville machine.
I bet because it's ABC and Disney or whatever, like everyone who works at the company is just like a wonderful person, and like the record company's just like fully supportive of her, but it's like outside people that are trying to tear her down.
Well, yeah.
I
Well, let's say
think
where
the
does the
opposite.
serial drama?
I think the opposite. I think it's more like the Friday Night Lights side where just everyone has some kind of dark back story, and plus Javier Bardem. He's the No Country for Old Men guy.
Yeah. He's the guy that kills people with that blowgun thing.
I was gonna say, but I do think, I think in this first episode she's gonna like hear herself on the radio for the first time,
Nah.
and then probably flash someone with their denim. I think there's gonna be a lot of denim.
Yeah, did you pick this show strictly because you thought for sure there'd be a cowboy hat?
No, that was 2 weeks ago, Joe.
Listeners, listen back to through the catalog and you'll get that joke.
The MASH joke. It was from MASH. I get
it was?
it.
Oh, yeah.
It was like it was Dr. Quinn also had a
Oh
cowboy
yeah.
hat.
I mean, it's not my fault. They're not even my shows. People are picking things where obviously there'd be cowboy hats. I'm playing the game.
So you've just been waiting, just biding your time.
There probably was one even in Jersey Shore that we just didn't notice.
Maybe. I want
Somebody.
to.
JWoww was just rocking a cowboy hat.
I want to point out,
See it.
mostly to my sadness, is that I've seen now about 6 or 7 episodes of the Jersey Shore.
Excellent. I was just gonna ask you where you're at.
We went.
It's wonderful.
Me and my lady friend got to where Snooki gets punched,
Yes.
and then I was like, "We have to be done now. We figured it out."
Was it glorious? That was like 6 or 7.
Oh man.
It was just some crazy drunk dude who was like stealing their shots. And
Wow.
then Snooki was just like, those aren't yours. Hey, those aren't his. Hey, those aren't punch. And I was like, damn.
Classic Jersey Shore.
He hit her hard.
Classic Nashville.
But there was like a cop, because it's Jersey Shore and there's cameras everywhere. There was just, I think there's just cops following them around. You know, like
I bet a guy.
you're going to a bar, so we're gonna have cops.
I bet a guy punches Hayden Panettiere in the face in this episode. Right in the jaw.
And she just bounces back because she's invulnerable.
Yeah.
And then she jumps off a crane and then comes back to life.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't have any. I want to like the show, but I don't care about the show.
What's your relationship with country music?
None really.
Also a chair?
I think it's kind of a chair, but it's a little bit less, maybe a stool. Whatever is slightly more useful than a chair. Because I feel like our
cowboy hat.
Our friend growing up, Jared.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, like in post college kind of like scenario, he'd be like, you know what we should do? We should just listen to country all night. So it's like country's not a music that I'd ever actually go try to listen to. It's not like something that I'm like seeking out, but he used to do that every once in a while, and every time he did it I was like, oh, this ain't that bad, but I never went to try to go watch it.
He had phases, like we'd be like playing a show in like Grand Forks, and he'd be like today for this like 6-hour drive we're gonna listen to all country. Like, son of a b. And then be on the way back we're gonna listen to just rap stations. Like, who are you?
I think that's fun. I think like switching that up is
Open your
fun,
mind a little bit.
And I liked that. So that's where my country is where one of my friends has made me listen to it for an extended amount of period.
All right,
Joe.
I mean, yeah, pretty much the same as you guys are. Just like none. I've heard it here and there, but it's just so weird that like country music's such a big, like it's a big industry, and like half of America is super into this, but the other half just has no idea what it is.
That's a good point. I'm at the stage where like I never think to like listen to country music, but then like a country song will come on and my wife will sing every single word to it. I was like, how the hell? Like, I never hear you listen to country music. How do you know this? I've never heard this song before.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
You gotta know. You gotta memorize some songs, and apparently your wife has picked country music.
She
songs.
just knows every word to every song. I don't know how she does it, but she's just one of those people.
One of the weirdest superpowers I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
God, what a terrible superpower. You just know every word to every song. That's it. You just
there
done?
Must be some sort of like memory. She's probably. It sounds like a superpower that she's misusing. Is all it is. Although she's a doctor, so she probably used it for that.
I'm saying that's the specific. Like, I go, hey, you ever heard this song before? It's called blah 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 blah, and I turn it on, and she's never heard it, and she just knows every song.
She just knows it.
She just knows every word.
Oh, sure.
But not necessarily the tune.
Just the words.
Just the words.
Just can say it.
With that, would you guys pick that power? Tweet at us at FNL Podcast. And with that, let's dive into this first pilot episode, huh?
Yeah.
Let's dive.
Sure.
Want to dive head first into country goodness?
Is that a country lyric?
Sure.
I don't know. Probably. Right? You want to get our...
Let's dive first into country goodness.
See you after that. After our dog gets stolen and our wife leaves us and we lose all the money in our bank account. Country music. We did it. We are now country singing stars.
Sup?
Me and Jimmy are. Joe
And
did not get the
we're
Joe did
back.
not get the contract.
Joe, we
No.
left Joe behind.
I wasn't good enough. I was too old.
You were an old. We're the new wave, Joe.
We're
You guys
the
are
new,
the new young
gross,
ingenues.
new gross, banging everybody in the record label.
For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Jimmy has a write-up.
Yeah. Episode 1, entitled Pilot. Raina James is a famous country singer whose tour is not selling as quickly as she had expected. In order to save money, her record company wants her to be an opening act for up-and-coming singer Juliet Barnes. Raina's company tells her to either go on tour with Juliet or leave the label. Juliet is revealed to constantly be on the phone with her mother, who is a drug addict.
She was on the phone one time.
Maybe like twice.
One time.
She wants money to feed her drug needs. Juliet records 3 songs Raina turned down for her album. Did we know that? I guess they insinuated
Raina
that,
asked about those songs,
and the guy just said they're gone.
They said they're gone. They already recorded.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that they were her. I thought
we'd probably find that out later. Okay, Raina eventually wants them back, but it's too late. Meanwhile, Raina's husband, Teddy Conrad, after a business failure, is frustrated over living on his wife's income. He accepts an offer to run for mayor of Nashville with help from Raina's councilman father.
Quick aside there. He's sick of living on his wife's income. They have like a 15-year-old at least, which assuming
they have 2 daughters.
Which assuming means he's been living off his wife's income for like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, now I'm mad about it. Now this isn't working. Keep going.
Elsewhere, also it doesn't say that Raina's father is the devil, but we can talk about that later. Elsewhere,
he's the literal devil, because I would love a supernatural twist in this show.
He's like that typecast actor who's always the bad guy and stuff.
Yeah, he's laying it on thick.
He's got like a mafia vibe. We'll get into it. Elsewhere, Juliet has meeting of minds with Deacon, the lead guitarist of Raina's band.
Didn't know his name was Deacon.
Who's Raina's former boyfriend. That's the guy from The Office, right?
Mm-hmm.
Elsewhere, Deacon's niece, Scarlett O'Connor, struggles to become a singer in her own right while struggling as a waitress and dealing with her boyfriend, Avery, who I don't think is a person we met, because the guy she was singing with at the end was named Gunner. I looked it up.
Okay.
We met the guy she was dating.
Oh, that's right.
It was just the
we
other
did. He
dude.
was a
hair.
songwriter.
Yeah.
She introduced him to Deacon.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Anything else that didn't cover?
This is the rest of the podcast.
This is your reaction to the show.
Yikes.
Hey, I mean, my initial thought is that was a lot more interesting than I thought I would think it was going to be.
Yeah.
A lot happened.
I hated it.
Did you?
Oh, wow.
I don't know that I've hated a pilot like this before, but this is just, it was bad. I thought a lot of it just...
All right.
Keep your note.
It was so much drama.
No. Joe show. First and last, Joe show. Keep it going, Joe.
I have notes.
Yeah. Well,
There's
Joe,
a lot of...
Here's the best part. People don't know this because they don't see what we do. We have a sheet. We make notes so we can talk about points that we want to talk about. For, I don't know, this at least entire season, probably going through near the end of first season, Joe just doesn't make notes. He just sits there.
He's given up.
Just let the show wash over me.
He sucks it all into his brain, and then he spits it all out. The only thing he writes notes on is to write down his predictions so he can remember them later. I look down,
and then he forgets
Joe has a sheet full of notes.
Just, it looks like
I'm excited.
Conspiracy
it's
theory.
Just Joe
show.
It's just Joe show.
No, a separate episode for this next part. Everybody,
you guys remember how Big Bad Beetleborgs was hard to watch because the camera angles are all weird and kept moving around?
Oh yeah, because it's so shaky.
That's the feeling I had of this. There's a lot of camera movement. It's all super close up angles during dialogue, which makes me think that they also had those super close up angles because they just wanted to just cut up the dialogue later and not have to worry about it.
They definitely, that's potential, but they also saw that one scene near the end where Rena was mad about something, and then she was literally in a car on a bridge, and it was a storm right after the bad news hit her, and I was like, Jesus Christ, could you say, oh, she's not happy right now, more than just doing something
or
that,
or even that was just a 5-second shot of the car in the storm, and then a 10-second shot of her in the car, but it's you couldn't have they did a CG effect of a rainstorm on the shot of this car, but they couldn't just find a car, stock footage of a car in a rainstorm. It looks so bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Why does it need to be this car on this bridge?
Screened.
Just find any footage of a rainstorm.
It was good.
You don't even need to have the car in it.
But with that, those shots of their close up and stuff, I think they're just trying to push push feelings and stuff on you, like with like
yeah,
doing
you
like
just have to stare at this person's face.
like
Maybe
this
you'll
is
feel what
person's
they're
face.
feeling.
This is very intense. This is what they're doing, and they're trying to like
because their acting can't convey it.
they don't just no good body language in this. But
I guess I wouldn't say that the acting's bad, but just like everybody is just like leaning real hard into whatever their character is supposed to be. Like her dad, especially Raina's dad, is like.
You mean Mr. Burns?
Yeah, if he wasn't saying excellent after like all his plans were going right, like
since the beginning of time, the humans have wanted to block out the sun.
So his name is Lamar Wyatt in this show. He's played by a guy named Powers Booth. Is that guy's real name?
Powers Booth.
You might also know him from every other guy is a bad guy in Sin City, but he's Senator Rourke, who's a real nasty dude in Sin City. He's also a real bad dude in the show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. / Avengers.
He's pretty much playing Senator O'Rourke, except that
only like as
real,
a character,
like
a caricature,
way more of a comic book character in the show.
A caricature of Senator Rourke.
You'll never defeat me, Juliet Barnes.
He's got the hat, and he's just like 60s, like 50s mob.
Back to this
Is
Joe
that a suit he was wearing?
Back to this Joe show.
Oh, what else do I
let's
got?
do it.
Number 2 was over the top acting. I wasn't even. It just came out naturally. Really, I feel like it's a music show, and there's gonna be music elements of it, but I feel like all of the music elements of the show are just gonna drive me bonkers. Like,
it's not great. I was expecting more. I bet Caitlin Smith didn't write any of this original stuff.
I was wondering
first episode.
how much like sort of. I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna be like Glee where they like performed. Like they're like, we're just in a meeting and we want to sing about the meeting. Like I didn't think they were gonna do that.
Yeah.
But I thought they were gonna like. I mean, there was a lot of music.
Yeah,
in
there
this
was.
episode.
It's just the things like, so what's the name of the niece?
Scarlet.
So like she's got some poetry. She doesn't write music, but she writes poetry, and like her like guitar player coworker or whatever like gets her to write a song with him, and they played at open mic night. And before she sings the song, she like talks into the mic and says, "Hi, I've never sung into a mic before, so here I go." And then she like sings, and like, you know, maybe it's not your taste, but she's clearly got like a singer's voice. Like I just hate that trope of like they do it in Elf too, where like Zooey Deschanel's like, "Oh, I don't sing for anybody," but she's got like this very like distinct voice. Like no one who sings like that doesn't sing. Like it's just I hate that trope.
I've only written words on paper. I have never sang ever.
Yeah.
Singer voice.
When I hear a song on the radio that I like, I just recite the words along with it.
She's got the superpower. She just knows the words of the song, but she can't sing.
That guy taught her to sing one night. He's a genius.
Yeah. And I do like that because it was one of those things where, I mean, you know, it's a music show. People just know words to songs and do whatever. But like that afternoon, he's just in the coffee shop or whatever with her going, I'm just going to play like a bunch of random riffs on a guitar.
Yeah, he's just like, I'll just play chords, whatever.
And then you tell me the one that you have in your head. And
Tell
then we wrote
close.
this like perfect song. Song was okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, there's like harmonies and stuff, and like he's got a part. Like
they were. It's like come on, you want this is supposed to be like a drama serial. It's supposed to be like a serious show, and he's playing at an open mic night with this girl. He's playing acoustic guitar, she's singing, and then halfway through the song, there's a drum set. There's drums and a piano playing.
Oh yeah.
Remember
I forgot
that?
about that. Yeah. The backing track.
That
kicks
happens in like everything.
But it's just like that song sounded like it would have been good without those things. You know, just those two singing and the acoustic guitar would have been a good song, and then half of the people watching wouldn't have been like, where did those other instruments come from?
Yeah,
like, you know,
distracted you from
like
what
the
was happening.
minute I noticed those were there, I
Yeah.
was like, oh well, fuck you, show.
Just took you out of it.
Yeah, because I know they're not in that room. So unless the end of the song would have somehow like time jumped to them being in the studio or like playing on a show.
Like now they're working on it.
Because then you would have been like taken out. You've been like mad about it, like me.
Yeah.
But then the show would have been like, nah, we're smart.
What if at the end of that musical montage they like pan down from the girl and she like hits pause on an iPad? That's like plugged into the PA system.
It would have made sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have been like, oh, okay, that's where it came from.
That would have turned the show all the way around for me. It would have been like, this is genius.
The show is genius.
They totally get me.
They understand Joe's not mad anymore.
So like the big plot point of, so there's Raina, who's the older country singer.
Yeah.
Who I think, like, at least for this pilot, was supposed to be, like, the main character. We're introduced to her first, I guess.
She's definitely, like, the protagonist, I think.
Yeah.
I would say. Everyone else is kind of against her.
The main thing about being a woman. Who's that country singer?
Shania Twain.
Yeah, she's the Shania Twain.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, you know, no country music for old women for her. It's like like Nashville has passed her by.
I'm not naming this episode Nashville. I'm naming this episode No Country Music for Old Women.
We're gonna get complaints. So she's been at her label for 20 years, and the label's kind of moved past. She's got a new album out, but the label's not promoting it, and her ticket sales aren't taken off like they used to. So they're asking her to essentially open up for Juliet Barnes, and she's mad, and I'm just like, what the fuck do you want? Like,
you've had a 20-year career in music.
Yeah.
Like, what more could you ask for?
Like, if it's 2018, like her first album came out in 1998. Yeah, Shania Twain. It's essentially like Shania Twain. It's just like,
I'm telling you,
why am I not relevant? It's like, you're fucking Shania Twain. Like, you're a legend, but like, you know, you're doing casinos, or you got to go like on tour with Carrie Underwood.
I'd be willing to bet that Shania Twain would go on tour with Carrie Underwood right now and open for Carrie Underwood.
She would do her whole set of Carrie Underwood covers.
And here's the deal: that's the big thing is like they're like go on tour with the new girl and open for her. Because you'd work really well together.
Yeah.
The old and the new would combine.
Yeah.
The new people would start liking you. The old people might start liking this girl. It's good for everybody. And her daughters are in the car that one time, and they're singing Juliet Barnes's song.
Yeah.
And she gets like mad and turns off like the radio. And it was like, you just had the opportunity to be legit mom of the year. Like, you know? And just be like, take the tour and bring your daughters to the tour.
Yeah.
And like go, hey, this is Juliet. Because then they would have met her, and they would have been like, you're the best mom in the entire world.
Yeah. And they would be like, oh, actually, Juliet's not a nice person. I get it now.
I get it, Mom. We love you more.
See?
Yeah, so it would have won. It's very interesting. Yeah, go on tour. What are you doing? I'm not on Rena's side at all right now.
Yeah, I don't get.
And I don't know. Are we supposed to be?
I think so.
Jimmy, whose side are you on?
Here's the thing. I'm listening to you guys get so like up in arms with this about this show, which just really tells me, like, I know you said you hated it, Joe, but it sounds like you're super
very invested.
This is how they get you in these dramas, is they get you so upset, and then you watch the next one,
hate watch Raina's adventures.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch all of it. I'm gonna hate watch it all.
So I noticed as we were watching the show, like as the credits rolled, opening credits rolled, that it's produced by T-Bone Burnett, who's like a big Nashville producer and stuff. So I'm wondering, like, if a lot of this really is taken from, like, this is how, like, this happens to every older, you know, that like singer-songwriter or group or whatever that like actually like wrote their own shit and like did the work, and back when labels were, you know, a real thing, and now it's like, we gotta sell tickets to stuff. This stupid kid is like really hot right now from YouTube, join her thing, and they all have to be like, either do it and suck it up or just be done with music because it's not lucrative anymore.
I mean, take anything in 2018 and you can apply this. It's like it's about country music, but it's like oh, you're 50 years old and you're a coal miner like now, like
Yeah.
you know your jobs are going away. You have to like go with the new thing.
Yeah.
And you don't want to because it's what you know. You work at a retail store, but they're putting kiosks in so people don't have to like it's like.
Yeah, like maybe I'm just a shitty millennial, but like I don't like the idea of like you should just have a thing because you've been here the longest and you're just living off of longevity. It's like, no, you gotta like still like continually prove your worth and like stay relevant.
Well, and it's not even in this scenario. It's not even that they're even saying you're done. News coming in.
Yeah, they're
you're
giving
done.
her a thing to do.
They're like, hey, news coming in, and we want you to come with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come with it. And
Yeah.
no, well, then I'm not the center of attention.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh, but you're still gonna make a dope load of money.
yeah,
And
Well,
then they were
more
doing
money than she would make.
well, and they were talking about that's the other thing, I guess, for Rena, and maybe why we were supposed to like feel for her, which is like I can't relate to this at all. That they're like, Dad, right at the very beginning, they're like, Dad, we're rich, right? And he was like, yeah, we're like not cash rich right now, but we're like
we're not rich in like the money sense, you know what I mean?
And it was, and I was
Hey, you
like,
got $5?
and I was like, all right, so you're saying that you live in like a 12-bedroom house and you spent all the money you made over 20 years and now you just don't have any money left and you're gonna like be so too proud to like take like you just need money now apparently too.
Yeah, right.
I was like, you made terrible financial decisions also, it sounds like. I was like, live
Airbnb that house.
like even rich people need to live within their means. That's why like a lot of football players get done and they have no money because they're like 20 when they get money and then they're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna buy everybody everything.
And they've also lost all their marbles.
Yeah, well then the marbles are gone. No more marbles.
Who was that? There was I think it was Kamara, the running back from the Saints, who he got drafted, and they're like, "What are you gonna do with that signing bonus?" He's like, "I'm putting it in the bank," and it was like, "Yeah, I like this guy. This guy knows what's up."
I thought you were gonna.
I'm gonna buy an Xbox and put the rest in the bank.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
ask me, who was trying to find their marbles, and that was the old man from Hook.
Yeah, marbles. Yeah.
The old man from Hook who, Peter, you find my marbles, and he brings it back.
Oh wait, what's his name?
Pennyworth or something like that, probably. Some
Pennywise.
Pennywise the clown.
It's probably Pennywise.
Uh,
Shoot, it's bothering me that I don't know his name. It's right there. Anyway, what were we doing?
We were
What
talking,
is this?
We're talking about Nashville show.
Where am I? Oh, Nashville. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be devil's advocate a little bit because I feel for.
He's rooting for fucking Rena.
I'm rooting for Raina. When you used to like do music, it was like all on tape. There's no fucking auto tune. These musicians were like perfect in sessions, you know. And now these kids, like, they made a deal in this episode of how what's her face, Juliet. They like pulled down. He like in session like pulled down the music tracks from what they could hear in the booth, and you could just hear her voice. And he made a thing like thank God for auto tune. It's like,
yeah, he's like,
you know,
we'll fix that.
We'll fix that. And it's like, you don't have to really have any talent. You just have to have your boobs out and have blonde hair and have, you know, it's just people writing
Yeah, it's more
hit
about
songs
marketing
for you.
and timing and like,
Yeah.
you know, getting lucky, hitting the right thing.
And boobs. You didn't say
Yeah,
boobs.
and you know, having the record company behind your boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Record-setting boobs.
Oh gosh. That seems like something else entirely.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. It's fine to be like slightly salty and dealing with the fact like these people aren't as good as the people that came before them, you know? And that's like, it's got to be annoying and frustrating and terrible. But it's also got to be a thing where you like, I mean, this is a fake show anyway, but if it was if it was real life and there was someone like this and you like were that person's friend and you knew that person, be like, suck it up, dude, you need this shit. Like, you need this stuff. Like, you're being an old fogey and you're gonna sink yourself because you're gonna be dumb.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even say that it's not necessarily that it's easier or so to like make it now. It's just it takes a different skill set. Like, you have to be marketable. Like,
Right, which is a skill set like that this lady doesn't have. Rena like doesn't have that.
Yeah, because if it was easy, then everybody would be doing it, not just Hayden.
Right.
Good old Hayden.
Are there other characters or anything?
No.
Oh, so Connie Britton is Raina James.
Okay.
That's her real name. And she was when was this? When did this start?
2012.
2012. So she was just coming in hot off of Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
She was the main mom, the coach's wife.
Main mom.
I thought you were going to say the coach's mom.
Coach's mom.
Like a 12-year-old coach.
She's kind of like she's like the main like female character in that show, basically.
Touchdown.
And she's good in that show. That show's, I mean, it's a lot like this show where it's like sucks you in with the drama.
Yeah.
And just like random interspaced football shit instead of country song shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's literally, just drama city, drama town.
Cool.
Drama town.
What else? Oh, did we say that the what was
that Hayden
what was his name?
Panettiere was
Deacon?
in Heroes? Yes, we did.
Deacon is in The Office.
Was that
I feel like
guy?
we talked about that a good amount, but I don't know that we said that on the show.
Deacon is Josh from The Office. He was the manager at the Stamford branch when
Jim worked there.
Yeah, when Jim and Andy worked there.
Yeah. Charles Eston is his name.
I was going to say Utica, but that was the one that Rashida Jones went to, I believe.
Yeah, she was the manager.
Or was Utica the one that the Michael Scott girl? What's her name? Starts with an H. Holly?
Holly.
That Holly worked at?
No, you're right the first time. That's where Rashida Jones works at, because Michael says, like, if you take Jim, we will burn Utica to the ground.
Jeez.
Right, fair enough. I'm ready to dive into predictions.
Oh, yeah.
I think we've gotten worked up enough. We're ready to see
how it plays out.
I'm ready to get into predictions so we can get to this trash fire of a finale that I know we're going to get
I'm
to.
ready to roll into episode 2.
Nope. That's not how this show
Let's
works.
just cancel this episode of First and Last and actually watch this show.
You're out. We need that person to come and challenge you for your spot on the on the podcast still. I'm going to go. I only have 3. Mine are Rena and the lead guitar guy are together. So like Rena is divorced from her husband, and she's with Deacon. Apparently that's his
Deacon.
name. So I think
Rena is her name.
Rena.
Yeah,
not Rena.
Not Rena.
Whatever. It's just,
Reno.
That's tomato. That's tomato.
It's not.
I think Juliet and Rena are in a band together.
Okay.
A la like a Dixie Chick style thing. I think they're teamed up musically,
Okay.
but not like in a joint thing. I think they're
Like
in one band.
Okay.
And then I think they are grooming. There's a different up and comer that they're grooming in this one, or like it's kind of the same thing as the first one. Like somebody's challenging them.
Sure.
Yeah, I had that too. That there's a new young hot thing that's coming up.
New little hot thing with their records set in boobies.
You think there's more boobs in this episode?
There's definitely more boobs.
So I have that there's a new hot thing. I have that Hayden, I forget, Juliet something?
Juliet Barnes.
Juliet Barnes is she's the protagonist at this point in the show, and she's she's
pretty evil.
Yeah, like by the end she's not evil. Like the audience likes her and she's like a nice person.
All right.
And then
I already like her, by the way.
Okay.
You like how she's just banging dudes all over town?
She's evil because her mom does meth. Okay.
Okay.
That's way more. That's way more
right.
easy to be sympathetic than she's evil because she's old and she's already been there.
Everybody's
loves
mom
that
does
sky blue.
meth.
Jesus Christ.
All our moms do meth.
So Hayden, she by the end of the show, she's quitting like the music business to like go just like live a life in the woods or something. Just she's done with music in Nashville.
Juliet?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now she's going to be a woods person.
She's going to live in the Appalachians.
And then my last one is that it ends like the pilot ended with a musical montage where they're singing a song and you see what everyone else is doing. It's kind of like most episodes of Scrubs or Grey's Anatomy ends like that, where it's just a pop song and you see people doing stuff. So I think that's how this pilot or the finale ends too. There's a musical number and you get to see like Hayden walk into the cabin and like I don't know.
You think it's gonna be the new up and comer singing a song while Hayden like unpacks her like luggage in the cabin?
Yep, it's just she just takes out hunting knife after hunting knife.
It's like a can of bug spray.
Yeah, like a bow and arrow.
If I can't make my foods and grow my own, if I can't make my clothes and kill my own foods, I don't deserve to live here.
Wow. Okay. I think in this last episode, I think Juliet is still evil, and I think she's going to jail in this episode.
I love it.
Like I think
so
she's
evil
been
that she's going to jail.
She's like been doing something like shady, whatever that she's being busted for. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Then I also said there's like a new, but I think Scarlett and Gunner. So they were doing the song at the end of this one. I think they're like the new like phenom.
Okay.
The scar and the gun. Scars and guns.
I don't know how to. I just don't think they're even gonna be around.
Scars and guns. Look for it. Season finale. Series finale.
All right.
I think Teddy, who's the guy who was like running for mayor of Nashville.
Okay. Yeah.
Her husband.
Her current husband. I think he's dead in a hole in a desert.
Oh no.
I think her dad, Lamar Powers Booth, is some mafia guy. So they got some shady business, and that Teddy somehow doesn't fall in line, and he's dead.
Bummer.
And or gone. No, I think he's dead, but he might just be gone. Okay, and then my last one is that Deacon. Let's see. Oh, Deacon is with Raina, which is what you said, Josh. And they're like kind of like evil power couple now, and they're like taking over the family business, which is just basically the mafia that her dad is currently in.
Tennessee mafia.
Yeah.
I didn't write this as a predict, but I kind of feel like Raina doesn't exist anymore by the end of the show. But I bet I didn't write it as a predict because I bet she comes back as like a last few episodes cameo, so we won't even be able to tell that she was gone. But I bet she's like not a part of the show by like season 2.
All right.
I could see that because I can see just 2 seasons of her being in it, and Hayden takes over fully. Because
it's hard to see
not,
where they would go with her character.
What's her name? Kristen Britton or whatever.
Connie
Britton. They like talk to Connie and they're just like, hey, like, why don't you just be the co-star? Like, the ratings aren't so good when you're on screen. Like,
so what we're gonna in this scene, you're gonna walk into the room for a while, and then Hayden's gonna walk into the room after you. I have to open the scene for her.
But I've worked on this show for 20 years. We've only had 1 season.
This is the 2nd episode.
I am going insane. I'm an old woman. All right, let's do it. Let's see how this crazy country thing ends.
Okay.
Can't wait.
That was a TV show.
We did it. We did it.
We watched it.
We did a TV show.
We watched one.
Let's, you know what, before we Jimmy, you got a write-up?
Well, here's the thing. There's no wiki descript. There's just a very vague IMDb descript that says, this is season 6, episode 16, Beyond the Sunset, aired July 26th,
Oh, it was real recent.
Yeah.
Very recent. Deacon gets a chance to fulfill a lifelong dream, which was touring again, I guess.
Well, to be the headliner.
The headliner,
yeah.
Sure. Do his own stuff. Juliet makes a crucial decision, which was move to a farm, move to the country.
Yep.
Have Avery's babies, I guess. Daphne preps for the final round. I'm assuming that's Deacon's daughter who's in the
Nashville's
country.
next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battle
Country
of the,
Star.
Yeah. Alana confronts Brad.
Alana was the purple-haired singer girl.
Yeah.
In the midst of a hashtag Me Too movement. We'll get to that later.
It was very on the nose.
It was. And then Avery, Gunnar, and Will discuss their future, which I don't remember that.
Oh, Gunnar was in the
we
first
know that
episode.
they were all in a band.
Gunnar was in the first episode, and the other two seemed like they were lovers. That's what I would have.
Because they were doing push-ups.
They held hands.
Or not
on
They like
push-ups.
held hands on a bridge.
they
once.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Oh. So Avery...
That's as far as they're going on CMT.
And Avery is Hayden... Oh, what's her name? Juliet's baby daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was Scarlett's like boyfriend in the first episode, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was the dude that was trying to get with her.
That makes
bumped
sense.
into each other.
Was
That
with
makes
her,
sense.
and then Gunnar was trying to get her.
He must be... I think he's an older dude. Because I looked at his IMDb, and he has many Emmys for being in General Hospital.
Memes.
He has like
What?
many daytime Emmys
Oh.
for a character named like Lucky Spencer or something.
Of course.
Into it.
Yeah, like over decades, because that show's been on forever.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I imagine he's just the same exact character. Just the long hair with the 5 o'clock shadow.
Weird face.
Hayden Panettiere doing.
Not a bad role.
Oh, and he was definitely not the guy I thought he was. I thought he was the guy who was smoochy with her in the pilot, but his name was Randy, I think.
Yeah, that was not the same guy at all.
And he's Ray in Remember the Titans.
Sure.
So they're both in that, which is pretty fun.
Jimmy, I haven't seen Remember the Titans because we haven't done it on this podcast yet, so therefore I don't know what you're talking
That
about.
is not a TV show.
It
is a movie.
I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen that movie either.
Really?
You know so little about it that you thought it was a TV show.
Haven't seen... Oh my... Denzel?
Dude.
That's the one with Denzel, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
I just saw Infinity War like 2 days ago, and it had been in theaters like 4 months ago. 3 months ago. Whenever it
the
But
came.
Titans
this is
is a
Remember the
great
Titans,
movie.
though.
I saw Infinity War on the TV screen in my house, not on the big screen in
How? Did you buy
the
it?
Lord's house.
We used to watch Remember the Titans like in gym class in high school. If it's like rainy, we're like, all right, it's Remember the Titans time.
Is Denzel Washington in that?
Yeah, he's the coach.
I've seen that movie, right?
God damn it.
Or do I just know that Denzel
No,
Washington's in
You're
that
thinking
movie?
of Training Day.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Dude, that one where he gets drunk and he lands the plane upside down and saves everyone, but then he gets in trouble because he was drunk.
Con Air?
Yeah, that's the one.
Top Gun.
Airplane.
Have you
Just
seen
the movie Airplane?
Iron Eagle?
No. it's
One of
not
the-
a movie.
One of the best movies ever.
Who is
Maybe
in
Iron
it?
Eagle. Maybe Iron Eagle 2 is the best movie.
Wait, is there NES games based on this movie?
If the NES knew what was good for it, there
Iron
was.
Cobra, I think is what I'm thinking.
Are you talking
what
about
the hell is
are you talking about
Iron
the-
Eagle? What is it?
It's a movie about
Who's in it?
nobody. It was an 80s movie about fighter jets, man. It didn't need anybody. It needed fighter jets. That's who's in it.
Does it have a theme song starring Queen?
Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yeah.
Top Gun. Joe, what did you think about this episode?
Yeah, there was. I mean, there
Back
was
to the
a
Joe
lot. There's a lot going on that we didn't even. It was hard to keep the like pretty blondes apart, like to tell which one is which and which plot line.
There was definitely 3 girls that, to me, like just having no knowledge of them prior to this episode, kept just changing spots and talking to like the same guy. They all kept talking to Deacon, and I was like, "Wait, didn't she just talk to him? Wait, she's singing now? I thought she was in charge of the show." And it's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
those are all different
Just
girls."
different, yeah, just different girls, all kind of the same look. I mean, it had
Joe just is really not into that like white, blonde, hot girl look.
not into the hot type.
Just fake blonde. To be fair to Hayden Panettiere, looked like three different. She had like three different hairstyles in this, and it.
I guess that. I mean, I guess I did like the purple girl, so you maybe have a point. She seems fun.
Well, she was like the one that was like, oh, there's a girl with purple hair. I know.
Plus, she like stood up.
Could you imagine if it was like three girls with purple hair? We wouldn't have known which was which.
There was one other girl who had some purple in her hair.
Yeah.
Who was just in there for a second. Not sure who she was. She was singing a song. There was an actual band there.
Oh, that girl.
Backing her up.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
She sung out of the side of her mouth. I thought it was weird.
Yeah, I don't think any of these people actually sing. Actually, well, maybe. I was looking up, like, the music. You guys ever use, it's like Tune Finder or something?
Shazam? What is it?
There's a website thing where you can, like, look up episodes and the songs on episodes, so you can
so you know what song it is.
Tune Find.
Oh, okay. No, I've never even
You know
heard
what
of this.
song it was, and it actually like lists that's gone. The songwriters.
That was the
And
sound
the one
of
girl
the technology leaving Jimmy's fingers.
Shoot, I don't think I wrote her name down, but I think she was supposed to be Deacon's older daughter, not the blonde one. That
blonde again, another blonde, but like she had like
she
a
was
lot
like
of
the
makeup.
super tan one.
Yeah.
You mean the one that was
Lennon.
The one that was recording
The Canadian.
and like a super young Weird Al Yankovic was
I think
like her.
she actually sings. She actually had a credit on her song,
Yeah,
a writing
look at her.
credit.
Okay.
But I think for the most part, no one actually.
Well, a writing credit doesn't mean you sang it.
No, but like
But it
Taylor
makes you
Swift has
think.
like writing credits with like a bunch of famous songwriters.
It
and
makes you
she's
think
the
she
singer.
actually did sing it. If they're
makes
gonna
me-
give her a credit.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one else had their name anywhere near the actual songwriting.
Not even
credits.
HP.
Especially not HP.
Hayden. Well, so there's a reality American Idol type country show.
Yeah, Nashville
Now?
next.
Yeah.
Nashville's next
Which
country
is
star.
probably just going to become a real show with Blake Shelton.
Kind of funny how that there's a reality show called Nashville's Next on a TV show that is now on country music television, which is like this show just ended. I could see by January 2019 that show just being
That
called
probably is a show on CMT already.
It actually might be a show already.
Like an
I
actual
look it
show.
up?
Nationals.
Like
Next?
America's Next
No.
country.
Because at first I thought you were
Probably
talking
called
about
something
like
else.
a fictional show about like reality TV.
Oh, I bet both
Country
of
show.
them are shows, right? Why
Yeah.
not?
It seems like not a bad idea on Cards on the Table.
Let's get on that. Let's get that money. That reality money.
Yeah. let's have the three dudes that know absolutely nothing about country music. Let's start the fake reality TV show
Everything
What
I
do you
learned
have
about
to
country
know?
music,
about country music.
I learned from the first and last episode of Nashville.
Therefore, I know everything about it.
You probably know enough.
Fair enough. All right. Do we want to be hot and heavy for a second? And by that I mean me hashtag me too.
Oh,
So yeah, so this show ended in 2018, so it's like real current.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all you were gonna say?
I thought you were about to say something.
No,
so
no.
I just wanted to interject that this show ended this year.
Yeah,
So knowing that,
like right away, and then
Yeah.
the purple-haired girl, Alana.
I think so.
I think her name was Alana. She seemed like she was going to become an up-and-comer, and there was that record exec dude who owned the record company. What was his name?
Brad. I think?
Brad. Such a
Of course
douchebag
his
name.
name's Brad.
Of course his
Probably
name was-
Brad Paisley.
Ugh, of course his name was Brad. But he was like, we got a show, and then they went out of town. They got a show, and he told her there was a party up in this room, and she came
yeah,
up
in this
there,
hotel room.
Which was very clearly not true.
and yeah,
To the viewer.
Oh.
To us,
Yeah.
the viewer. Like, I think I said something like, yeah, it's like him and his dick and his two balls.
Yeah,
It was
he's
4-person
He
party.
called her on the phone and he's like, "Hey, we're having a party," and she's like, "Who's there? People you should meet."
I mean, in all
I'm just like,
fairness,
yeah, right.
That's
man.
how I knew it was his junk.
Yeah,
He's talking about people.
that's how I got
not
Josh
me.
to come to my birthday party. I called him and I was like, "Hey, I'm having a party and there's people here," and he was like, "Okay," and he showed up and there was no one there. It's just me and him.
And you're half naked. You're just a t-shirt, just Porky Pig in it.
but I have a record deal.
There you go.
This is the deal. It was like, yeah, it's kind of like a casting couch situation.
But it was one of those like things where he lied to her, and then he tried to make a pass at her, and then he was like, "You know how this works. You're never gonna work here again if you like walk out of this room."
Yeah, he's like, let me be explicit about this. This is about sex and power, and I will ruin your career if you don't have sex with me.
Right.
Again, could be shedding light on how, the insides of the actual industry.
Right. Well, and
Like, he was a Bradley Weinstein.
and it was very messed up, and it was super dope that they did something like that, and it was like she was like, "No, fuck you, I'm done. I don't give a shit." Like, and
She punched him right in his face.
stood up for herself and she left. But then, Joe, I need you to tell this part. Then later on, she comes to his office.
So she comes to his office with Deacon, a guy we know, and a guy in a suit that we don't know.
Some lawyer guy, I guess.
I thought he was a lawyer
Maybe
or
another
something.
record exec or something.
And they go to Brad, and they're like, "Brad, you're gonna sell us your company for $15 million." And he's like, "Psh, yeah, right. That's only 5% of what it's worth." And then the lawyer guy's like, "Yeah, we know. That's why you're gonna do it, because you don't want this story getting out, which I feel like is illegal." Like that's like extortion or something, right? If you say like, "Hey, you sell me something under duress, or else I will like ruin your reputation."
Like you're gonna pay us to keep us silent and give us what we want. I mean, so they wrapped in the hashtag Me Too like 2018 scandal with like the Trump paying his mistresses off, like kind of like.
Oh right, because then another elevator full of women came up, and the lawyer had like non-disclosure agreements from them.
Yeah,
he paid a lot of money.
Paid a lot of people off.
He had paid
Which
them
again, like those like couple people getting the record company from him for dirt cheap or whatever is not helping any of these people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, maybe they were like, well, if you guys don't say anything, which is messed up, then we like pay you money for it then, because they had it.
We'll throw you.
There was one girl
bucks,
who had,
and if you don't,
like, she wanted her kid back or something.
Yeah, she was like, I get full custody of like Darren.
Yeah,
and she was on earlier in the episode.
So
I forget in what context.
It seemed like they were implying that all of these women have demands, and now they're gonna all make them
babies
together.
Which is like, it's like, okay, it's cool that like maybe everyone's getting their own, and they're like getting like kind of retributions for the bad thing that happens. But it's like you're just committing a felony because some other dude committed like bad things against you.
Yeah.
Like you can't extort somebody because of this stuff.
Or like that scene ends right there when they all make their demands, and he probably just goes, "All right, whatever. You just tell everybody what you want. I'm gonna keep my company. Screw you guys."
Right. Yeah.
Because that's how America works.
But it was just
or I could just sell it to someone else for lots of money.
It was. I mean, it was just very interesting to think about. Like, I was like, oh, this is a very sensitive thing, and I was like, oh yeah, this girl's standing up for herself and everything, and then you were like, turned it around and was like, we're going to extort you now. And I was like, wait a minute. That's not
it. I mean, to be fair, I only watched the first and last episode of this show, but
they know.
Really?
I think they know this.
Why would you do
just
that?
Reminding the viewers. But it does, like, it feels, just from the look of how this came together, like all right at the end there, it feels like they just sort of threw this into this episode, and it feels a little icky that you would treat something like a very current and very serious issue like that to just like, oh, let's throw it into our TV show.
Just tag it in there.
It'll make people feel good, and it'll feel relevant.
Well, they threw it in, but it like felt good for 2 seconds when she stood up to him in the hotel room, and then they made it like gross, like when they extort. It was like, that's what I was like, why?
But then later, guys, Deacon looks up, and there's a big billboard with like Alana Curtis on it, and she's like a big star now.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels a little icky that, like, I get the feeling that they're trying to, like, get a little rub off of this, like, current event. And it's, like, not a good current event, but they're, like, I don't know, trying to,
Trying to capitalize.
Yeah, trying to capitalize on, like, this fucking disaster of a society we're living in.
I mean, maybe... Yikes. Maybe... I mean... They knew this was going to be the last season. I looked it up, and maybe they would have liked to do more with that part.
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing is like, so I haven't seen the rest of it, but if the rest of the
Right.
season was about like these types of issues and
he
like
seems like he was a douche
I mean,
before
yeah.
this episode.
I would assume that any moment that man was on screen, you were like, "Fuck that guy." I would hope
just
so.
Looked disgusting.
I hope he didn't start off as a white knight and then slowly go
Yeah.
downhill or something.
But
like
it's
that.
also a show that, like, I mean, granted, it started in 2012, but it's a show that starts off with the young starlet, like, wanting to have sex with everybody so that she can get her way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's Brad's point of view is like, oh, no, these girls just want to have sex with whoever because this is how it works. This is how you get ahead.
But they also showed in the first episode
True.
that, like, I mean, causation and correlation, but she was, like, banging dudes to, like, get ahead, and then it shows, like, her mom, like, being a crazy, like, drug addict, and, like, how she came from somewhere, like, really broken to, like, so she's obviously, like, messed up, coming from a messed up situation, doing more messed up things, but to become better.
Yeah, I want to watch the Juliet's Mom show. Like, that seems like Albuquerque or something. I want to watch that show.
You mean
Breaking Bad?
You mean Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I think that lady was in Breaking Bad. It was the one with the
same universe.
It was the one with the
crossover.
ATM.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was Juliet's mom. Could you
Don't
imagine?
call me a whore, or whatever she says.
I won't call you a whore if you weren't such a whore. I don't know if that's what he says, but I feel
It's
like
mostly like that.
Something
We're
like
just
that.
reciting Breaking Bad
So-
pretty accurately.
Raina's dead.
Yeah.
Super dead.
let's just get into the end of the show because it kind of goes with that. Like Deacon is like in
It's like
a green
daydreaming.
room and he's like daydreaming, and all of a sudden, like Rena's like
About
behind him. He's like, "Is this real?" And then it seems like
It's
they're
clearly not.
he's just remembering. I don't know if it'd be interesting if they did. That was I wanna believe that was a really, really good like flashback scene, like a clip show scene, like
Yeah,
that
like it was
actually happened.
Yeah, that wasn't
Sure.
filmed new for the finale.
And if like that actually happened, but it just they like set it up so it just seamlessly worked. Because if that was true, and obviously we're never gonna know unless someone that's watched this show tells us. FNL podcast at gmail.com.
I know.
But
Because I accidentally saw it.
no, well then Jimmy will tell us, and we'll just email us and
Should
say
I tell
hi.
you?
Yeah.
So Raina dies in a car crash in like the first like third of season 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so she's in like
she's just
most
dead
of the show.
instantly. She's not like sick. She's like in a show. Then her character is just dead, and then the
Contract was
rest of most of the season, they like had to go through whatever, walk through that.
The grieving process, if you will.
Sure, yeah. Aftermath of that.
Okay. Well, they were married though, huh?
Yeah, because there's a picture of them at their wedding.
Yeah, they were married.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I didn't know.
Remember when Joe said that was Rena? It was
Yeah.
a picture of him and his daughters and her. But then after that, he goes on stage and like says like a little speech about like his dad being a good influence or something like that. Which there was a little subplot for us in this episode of his dad being an alcoholic,
right.
and how he was mad at him
and
about
not
that.
like involved in most of his life.
Yeah. But then he started singing the song, and then everybody in the show started walking
Yeah,
out.
like it's like
Yeah.
a curtain call.
And
A
it
literal curtain call.
and it was a literal
yeah.
curtain call to the show. Like everybody that had ever been on the show, even like
Including
the casting
dead
crew
Raina.
and the Callie crew. What was her name? The
Callie
person?
Curry,
Yeah, whoever the lady,
the creator.
the creator of the show.
Oh yeah.
She came on, and then that was her last thing. Was like, thanks
She gave a little
Nashville, and like
speech.
thanks for watching the show. And that was
Yeah.
like the end of the show. And I was like, that was weird. I was just like, I don't know.
It was
a weird way to
interesting.
end a show.
It was
to me.
different.
Yeah, very meta. Like, because it just seamlessly went into it. Like, because the first person that, I guess they add people who like might have been at that show, and it's like, okay, get it, kind of cheesy, but it makes sense. But then when Raina comes out, and we're just like, what? A ghost is singing
There's
along?
a ghost.
Yeah.
It's a ghost show.
And then from there, they started adding a bunch of other people, which I figure were
like it.
ghosts because they weren't dressed up to be at a show, so probably
Yeah.
other ghosts.
There was one wearing like white rags and chains. You'll never get this for Christmas.
They were all like molding and missing
Tiny
body
Tim
parts,
loves you,
and-
Deacon. Be nicer to him.
I kind of like the idea though of like the end of a series, like they just work in like all these people that you knew and loved.
Yeah, like
you
the
know?
show ends and then you get like a little like meta ending for the show, like
Well,
I think that's cool
for the viewer.
I have a question for
Very
Joe.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I think first I'm going to say a statement, and then I'm going to ask you a question, Joe.
Cool.
We've watched this show for 6 seasons,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like Reina's been gone for a season and a half.
Mm-hmm,
You know,
mm-hmm.
she was one of the big main characters. There was probably a couple other ones that we don't know about that
Mhm,
kind of
mhm.
showed up, and at the very, very end, instead of like saying like this is the end, like I mean, you know, whatever, it was the end. Like the guy got his show. I guess that might have been the point of the whole show. Or
Yeah.
something. Then everybody came on seamlessly and like did that. You
Sure.
know, at the end of Breaking Bad,
Mm-hmm.
if Walter White would have laid down on that floor,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would have just like panned out, and everybody that was on the show
Yeah.
was like hanging out in that warehouse.
Also lying on the floor dead.
And, like,
That would be awesome.
and then Vince Gilligan would have been standing in the middle, and he would have said, "Thanks everybody for buying our meth for 6 years."
Hey, thanks,
Thanks,
Tempe, Arizona,
Thank-
or wherever we are. Where
thanks,
are they? Where's that
Albuquerque.
show?
Thanks,
New
Albuquerque.
Mexico.
Would
Big
that have
props,
been a
big
better
ups.
ending, or would have just an actual story ending been better?
The story ending would have been better, but I probably would have been touched by like the goofy like Vince Gilligan's on camera now like ending and like Gus and Walt are hugging and like
Would it have
I
been?
would
Kissing
have
a little
liked to
bit.
see that in the moment.
Right.
What if
I might cry.
What if?
Aww.
What if it ended the way it ended, and then the credits came on, and then 1 minute into the credits, it was everybody that had ever been in the show?
That'd be amazing.
It would have been better.
Could it be a musical number too? Could we just
Sure.
make it a musical number?
Hayden
Just,
Panettiere would have
let's
been
go
a
back
guest
to
star
Scrubs for a minute.
in the credits of Breaking Bad. I'm just saying, I'm like, it's cool, and I think being invested in the entire show of 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
watching all 6 seasons, you would have been like, that was really cool. I loved seeing other people, but
Yeah.
just because but they were only there for 30 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
If
mhm.
that, they didn't do anything with the show, unless that one scene with Raina was new,
Yeah.
you know, and that would have been really cool to
Yeah.
see her just doing something, even though as a ghost
Yeah.
or whatever.
What might have been cool, like still somewhere in between, is like you have that performance with what's his name, not Josh, but Deacon and his dad and everybody clapping. That ends, and then later they cut to him like by himself on the stage, and he's like singing a song by himself, and then Raina comes out and they sing a little bit together, and then you add, because then it starts out.
Like legitimately, he sings his song. They do that thing where he does with his dad. He sings his song,
A different song.
whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he does. They finish that part, and maybe it like fades to black.
Yep.
And then unfades within 1 second,
Uh-huh.
and then it's him on the
By
same
himself.
stage by himself.
Yeah. And he starts singing, and then Raina comes on. So if Raina's the first one on, then you know it's not for real, or it's in his imagination or something. And then everybody else comes on, and it's like, oh yeah, we're ending the show, but also this is like Deacon living in his memories or something.
Breaking Bad ends when he's on the floor. It like fades away.
Uh-huh.
Then it fades back, and it goes like boom, 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 whatever it does, and it's
Yeah.
like an eyeball floating in a pool.
Yep.
But then the whole cast is just sitting around the pool, like it's like a fake beginning to one of the episodes. You know how they do that fake shit to like do like this is one tiny hint of what's the thing at the end of the season that you'll learn or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it's that. But then it's just like everybody around the pool like hanging out, like everybody's been in the
So
show.
it's a preview for the next season that never happens, or what do you mean?
Yeah, it's just like a joke, it's like a something that would happen in a normal regular episode,
Ah.
except it's just like the fade to black show's over,
Mhm.
and then it like fades back, and it's just
Yeah.
like everybody that's been on the show.
I think that's what happens at the end of Titanic. I think that's where I got that idea. Is like Rose dies, and then you see like young Rose and she meets Jack at like the top of the stairs, and all the other Titanic ghosts are like clapping for them as they kiss.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect movie.
Thank you. Thank you, James Cameron. Thank you so much for making that.
Never let go.
And Avatar, the greatest movie in the world.
What are you doing, Rose?
I've never seen Avatar.
There's enough room for both of you on it.
They both could have floated. It'd have been fine.
Eric
We all floated.
Eric Bana, what's his name?
Bana?
Wasn't he
That was
Hulk?
a Hulk. He was a Hulk.
He was a Hulk once.
Yeah.
So that Connie Britton lady is already in another show called Dirty John on Bravo with Eric Bana, who is Dirty John, and the showrunner says
eponymous Dirty John.
It's a series relevant for the hashtag Me Too era.
Good God.
Dirty John is there's a podcast called Dirty John.
It's based on a real guy, Dirty John Meehan.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. It's a really interesting story.
That's what this show that she's in.
Look up Dirty.
About.
Look up listeners. Look up Dirty John the podcast. It's a true crime. It's very interesting. If you like Serial or S Town, look it up.
Sounds terrible.
We got to get into predictions because this is going too long.
All right.
Oh shit!
I'll do mine.
I lost.
Rena and lead guitar guy are together. They were.
Yep.
Well,
together forever. When you got married to your wife, did you say forever or until death do you part?
I mean, I have to read the minutes back, but I'm.
If you guys die at the same time, are you not still married?
Wait, what?
I don't
like
know.
In the Notebook?
I'm taking that point. Fuck you. I'm
In the
taking the
Notebook?
point. I'm taking the point. They were together. They got married. Juliet and Rena are in a band together, a la the Dixie Chicks.
The Dixie Chicks.
The Dixie Chicks.
That is a no because Reina's dead.
That did not. Yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe they were in a group together, and then she died in the car accident, and then Juliet was
that's
like,
why Juliet's quitting.
and that's why
That's
she
why
quit.
she doesn't do music anymore. She moves to the country.
2 points.
Jeez.
There's an up and comer being groomed. There was literally like 12 up and comers. I don't even know.
There's a whole stage of them.
And I also feel like we all had that like thing, so it's pretty mute whether or not there was one or not.
It's a never-ending cycle.
It's a wash.
I got 1 point.
Okay. I had that Hayden is the protagonist and is a nice person. Nah, I mean she's nice, but it was really the Deacon show.
Deacon was that was the
Didn't see that coming.
But I did have that Hayden quits showbiz. So that's true.
Oh shit, you did.
There's a young new thing, but I think we're doing a wash on that.
Mm-hmm.
And the show ends with a musical montage. I mean, it was music. It wasn't really a montage, though.
It was like a We Are the World type scenario.
There was a musical montage, but it didn't end the show.
Yeah, I thought that's when the show was going to end, when Hayden started
I'd
playing.
give you 0.5 on that.
1.5 points.
Because it happened.
It happened, man.
She sat at the piano, and then we went through. I don't even know. I lost. It was like the signing of Deacon and these people getting the label and stuff. Mm-hmm. I lost. After that, I was just like, I lost interest. Okay, I had Juliet. Juliet is going to jail.
Is hell jail?
She was evil in that first episode. I mean, obviously she was messed up. But okay, then I had Scars and Guns.
Nope.
New phenomenon.
I don't think we saw Scarlett and Gunner in the same room.
We didn't see them in the same shot ever. They had their own thing going on. Okay, Teddy is in a hole in the desert.
We didn't even see Teddy at all.
Nope. So
maybe
5.
he was.
Deacon is with Raina taking over family business, which is what I meant. It was the mafia.
You meant mafia. So no.
I put family biz in quotations.
Well, he wasn't. I mean, he was in the music industry, but he already was in the music industry. So
I don't know if it was Lamar's like zoot suit and bowler hat, or if it was me watching you play Mafia 3 when I first came over that I got so into the Mafia in my predictions.
He was an old dude that was up to no good. I mean, you're not wrong in that scenario.
All right.
But you were wrong in that prediction.
He was in like a brown leisure suit, and he's just an evil. He was like one shitty laugh away from just being a character, a cartoon character.
Fair enough. One sentence answer. Are you going to watch the show? Joe.
No, but in lieu of that, I have one last note about Nashville. Is during the show I Googled Nashville just because I wanted to pull up like the Wikipedia
Like the
of the
city?
show. Well, I just typed in Nashville into Google,
Okay.
just hoping to get the show. And the first 3 news stories to pop up are: number 1, video shows Nashville man running away as he's fatally shot by police.
Yep,
Number 2,
classic.
Welcome to 2018.
Billy Ray Eric executed by lethal injection. And then number
Tennessee.
3,
Thank you.
number 3, Hayden Panettiere lists super secure Nashville home for $1.65 million. That's what's going on in Nashville right now.
So she actually lived in Nashville too?
I guess.
Huh.
She just sold her house.
I guess
Way
you
to
just moved there. You
She
know?
sold her house like she literally did at the end of Nashville.
She lives in a farm now.
Way to go, HP.
She lives in the country somewhere.
Jimmy, one sentence. Don't be like Joe. Would you watch the show?
Yeah, I think like if my wife was like, "Hey, we need a new show," and then turned that show on, yeah, I'd probably watch it.
Okay. So you need a little bit of outside interference, but you wouldn't stop it.
I wouldn't stop it. If someone put it on when I was on a coach bus for 12 hours at a time,
You'd watch 12 episodes of Nashville?
I'd watch a lot. That's how I've seen any of this show and Friday Night Lights and a lot of the movie The Miracle. Man,
The Miracle
kids
or Miracle?
love Miracle.
Are you talking about the hockey one?
Yeah, the
It's
like
just
Kurt
called-
Russell, like
It's just called Miracle.
whatever it's called.
It's not called The Miracle.
I've seen it 1,000 times.
It's called The Miracle.
I haven't like
You've seen it
I
1,000
haven't
times?
looked. I've watched the film.
You've seen-
I haven't like stared
You've
at
seen-
the
You've seen the
DVD
film
cover.
Seen the film 1,000 times. You've
I
never
don't
read the
own
intro
it.
sequence when it puts the name of the film up?
I try to fall asleep as soon as it gets put in because I've seen it 100 times now.
Well, I don't know if I would. My answer to watching The Nashville would be no, I wouldn't. I'm not going to
There
do
you
it.
go.
I'm done with this show. That was good.
I will say,
good enough for me.
The music got infinitely better for this last thing.
I don't know. I think my favorite song was the Gunnar Scarlett song
I could.
at the end of the first
Oh
episode.
yeah, that was okay. That was pretty good.
It was less country and more like I don't know,
Americana.
singer songwriter Americana.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just went through one ear, one out the other.
All right.
Went one of his ears in and out of his butt.
I pooped it.
Out of his butthole.
Joe, how can people talk to us and rate us 5 stars?
Tweet at us at FNL Podcast and also email us at fnlpodcast@gmail.com.
I appreciate everybody.
Make sure you hashtag me too on there when you do it.
Well, it's been fun. This podcast was great. I wish we would have made it through all of season 2, but Jimmy's ruined us forever. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode. We will see you next week on another episode of First and Last, where we are
Hopefully.
doing a show with people in it.
Interesting. A twist.
All right. Well, have a good night and a good week. Stay happy, stay safe, and if you're going to eat any marijuana pills or inject any
What's a
LSDs,
marijuana pill?
do it responsibly. Thank you. Bye.
Listen to Only Country for the next week. Just as a social experiment.
We didn't talk at all about like Twig and his headphones, and like that's pretty okay.
I don't ever want to think about Twig again.
Like that just does not need to be brought up. That's the perfect.
At
way
one
to treat
point, I
that.
said a young Weird Al Yankovic wannabe, and you guys completely ignored what I said.
I had no idea what you were talking about. I forgot
yeah,
that moment.
I didn't catch that, but that totally, yeah.